brand new day, and I'm ready to record. Hey everybody, it's ZGP Plus, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV The Complete Collection! In the last episode, we took down the Dark Elf, and we went back to Troya, and we're gonna give them the crystal back, but Kane has other plans for us, so I don't even know why I'm going back in here, because I got all that shit already. There's a thing in my eye! No doubt, like, without a doubt. This always happens, like 20 seconds into recording, and my eyelashes go AWOL. Just fucking all of them. Oh, it's in my eye so bad. Okay. Why? Well, I was ready to go and everything, and my body decided to start self-destructing. So we're gonna jump on our airship, and then Kane's gonna come get us. So as soon as we get our airship, you know, it's like you need to go here. So we go to Troya, and so it's like the second we get our airship and we're apprehended, we can't do anything with it. So that's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, I get it. She's at the Tower of Zot. So I have never seen any kind of tower on this map. I mean, there was one that I was kind of avoiding, which is down by Eblan, but that's not the Tower of Zot. So I guess we're just following you into the sky then. There's no physical location on your map for the Tower of Zot, but it's our next dungeon. Basically, he didn't meet us face to face. We have to try not to die on our way up the map, so we're gonna make this interesting. All right, so we're pretty strong here. We're gonna be able to kick as much ass as possible. Tellah really doesn't even need to cast that much magic. Yang's gonna be doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and we got a healing staff. That's a rare drop from those guys. Well, maybe not rare, but it's certainly not common. And here we get the flame mail. Let's give that to Cecil. This is why I didn't get the mithril armor back at Mithril, because we're gonna get better armor. It would almost be better if we didn't equip that right now. No, we can get away with using it right now. Now, there's a lot of different ways. Yeah, we have ice stuff that I want to be able to go after here. Oop, I didn't know I was not in the middle of being an attacker with... Holy shit! Where's Kiraga? I need to put that closer to the... I'm going to heal him after... No, we do have the flame claws on. Alright, we put that guy to sleep. Okay, so that's good. We can just work around this. These fell turtles, they're weak to... They're actually weak to ice, aren't they? Shit, I didn't think about that. Didn't put you to sleep? That's fine. We'll just go ahead and use... Not Fire Aga, that's a bit much. We'll use Bio. That's instant cast. I don't think that's going to kill him, though, so we can get ready to heal Sid here. Or maybe it did kill them because Bio's just fucking awesome. Alright, never mind. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. I never got a chance to buy high potions. Hold on. Let's go ahead and manipulate some magic here. We'll put Kiraga down here, or up there, rather, just in case, you know, because if I need it, I want to be able to get to it quick. And Bio... Fira where Blizzard goes, because Fira might end up being useful while I'm in here. No, I don't need to fight you guys. You guys are done. I'm trying to remember where all the spots are. It's been a while since I've done this dungeon. Alright, okay, I know where I'm going now. I was actually going the right way. Oh, but now we've been ambushed. So I think this is the very first opportunity that we have to run into stuff like Purple Bavaroi and other pudding-type enemies. Or I guess they're considered flan-type enemies. These guys have perfect physical defense, so even if you attack them with an element that they'd be weak to, the Purple Bavaroi in particular are weak to fire, even if you attack them with like a flame sword or something, it's still not enough to kill them, or even really deal damage to them. There's a combat in here, so I'm going to use a dry ether on Tellah. Get all this MP back. Honestly, I never use ether, so this is like going to be the one opportunity I have to use it, and shit. I think a Blizzara spell should be able to take care of this nicely, and we'll swap out these claws for these claws. That might just kill it regardless. There we go. Even better. And we get the flame sword for Cecil. Significantly better than the Sleep Blade, but I do want to keep the Sleep Blade on Cecil so that we can still use that as an item and stuff. Because honestly, you can go to voicemail. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have been wearing my flame armor, or, yeah, my flame mail going into that, but what are you gonna do? Give everybody a small little tune-up here with health. This place isn't that long, so don't be afraid about using magic and stuff, and especially ethers, because I know we don't really have a whole lot of them. I mean, we have a lot of regular ethers. I don't know why I used a dry ether. I could have just popped a couple regulars. I think I want to go this way. Yeah, I just want to go around the long way, because this is like a small intestine, just a very long series of hallways and tubes. There aren't even any treasure chests in here. Alright, those Black Knights that I just ran from. Black Knights are weak to fire, so they're just throwing you for a loop when they do that. Preemptive strike. Let's actually fight these guys. I'll even show you. Like, damage-wise, nothing. I believe the red mouse and the purple Bavaroi are weak to fire, but the yellow jelly is going to be weak to lightning. However, everything is weak to bio, because it's not elemental damage. This is why I love it so much. Relatively cost-effective, incredibly strong, and instant cast. It's unfortunate, though, that Tellah does not have the ability to gain MP with level ups. I don't know if I ever talked about that, but typically you would gain HP and MP from a level up. Tellah is stuck with 90 MP, so you really have to measure out how you want to use your magic, because, you know, he can't just go, you know, you can pop 3 Firagas and then there you go. Tellah's done casting magic unless you get him some ether or something. Wait, I just got something. What did I get? I think I got a set of claws? Hell claws, yes. A claw set for Yang that will raise his strength, I believe, by 3. So we'll give him the hell claws. They also can poison your enemies. So there we go, 34 strength, a little bit more, he'll be even stronger than usual. Or, yeah, because 8 would be 36, so, yeah. No, 16 is 32, so we passed another attack multiplier for Yang, yay! I had the flame sword with Cecil, not that I was using it. Alright, so while we, shit. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. So we'll take off the... God damn it. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just use the Furious spell, I think. Ooh, and I actually poisoned the Frost Beast. That's a really nice shade of purple. There we go. Nothing to be afraid of. Fairy Claws back on. Probably would have been worth it to just... God damn it, really? Probably would have been worth it just to keep the Fairy Claws on him anyway, because I think he might have dealt a little bit more damage with the... going into that combat with the extra attack multiplier, plus the damage that he would have dealt anyway. Back attack. This is especially not fun. Now, these Soldresses, I didn't learn about this until... I want to say maybe a year or two ago. They have this ability that I never understood. I don't know what it's called in this version, but I believe in the original Super Nintendo, the translated Japanese version of the Super Famicom game, which has a little bit more than the original Super Nintendo version we got in America, the NTSC version. They have this ability that in the game it was called Hug, and basically what it does is it gives you all your health back, but you get paralyzed. So I never understood. It's like, why heal you if it's just gonna kill you anyway? I don't get it. But now here we get the Gaia Hammer for Sid. This can be used as an item, and it casts Quake in battle, which will actually be quite useful coming up in a little bit. Even though, you know, the strength of it is just 1 multiplier. I might not even use it that way as an item. That doesn't even sound worth it the more I think about it, because that's going to be like 200 damage, and Sid can easily get a 400 just straight up hit out of that anyway. Well, the marionetters are bringing more marionettes to the party. Normally that would be something for me to worry about, but not today. Alright, I would have fought you, but you challenged me to a back attack, and I just don't fight those. They're against my policy. And you're ganging up on Tellah. That's just rude. Picking on the old man. Now, if you guys remember, I think it was the last episode, I accidentally used a cottage. The cottages and tents do... Normally, you'd think they do the same thing. Actually, tents only restore 1,000 HP and 100 MP. We just haven't had a situation yet where we haven't been able to show that. But cottages do actually refill. I know I just saved. I'm doing it spastic saving because, you know, that's how I was raised to play video games. The cabins will just restore everything. Alright, we're right near a boss fight. I really don't want to fight you. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm wearing everything I need. Gaia Hammer, Sleep Blade. I'm going to switch to the Flame Sword because what we're about to do, the sleep isn't going to be very useful. So Fairy Claws, Hell Claws. Alright, we look good. Alright, let's go. Purple Haze. All in my brain. Actually, I wasn't going for that. So these are the three Magus or Magus sisters. They serve Barbaricia, Golbez's fiend of wind. Mindy, Sandy, and Cindy. I don't think so. So they're going to attack us with their Delta attack. This is a three-way boss fight. So we're going to have everybody just kind of gang up on Cindy there in the center. She's the crucial part of this fight that I really want to get taken care of as soon as possible now before they get a chance to put Reflect on her. I want to get Sap going. So Sandy's going to cast Reflect on Cindy. Now we can't cast magic on her anymore. We can still cast magic on the other two, but I want to get Cindy gone as soon as possible. Because Sandy comes in with the Reflect, and then Mindy will cast a level 2 elemental spell on Cindy, and then it reflects back to one of us. This is their Delta attack. Now Cindy, of course, because she's your target, has the most health, but I do believe that we can put Shell on everybody, and that's going to be more useful than not because their basic means of attack, their means of attack is going to be magic. Shell can miss? What the fuck? Alright, so every once in a while, Sandy's going to cast Reflect on Cindy again, and since she already has Reflect going, it's going to reflect onto one of us. This is going to make healing a pain in the ass. But what we can also do is, if you really want to try it, you can try casting a level 3 elemental spell on whoever gets reflected on your side of the team, and pray that you have your 30% chance that it hits Cindy in the middle. But that doesn't really matter because we kick the shit out of her all the same, and I'm just going to cast Firaga on these guys. After this, you should really start to focus on Mindy. Sandy can't do too much, but Mindy is just going to go just straight up just attack you with the spells directly, so that's not too much a big deal. Now, we could have attacked Mindy before so that we could get her to stop doing that Delta attack on us, but Cindy, of course, has this ability to revive her fallen comrades, which is why you want to kill her first. That's the whole reason why I didn't pay attention to any of the other characters sooner. But with that Shell going, I mean, we're going to resist magic like it's nobody's business. No, we still have that, so... I mean, I can use... It's not even worth it, just... You know what? Did you just confuse me? No, because that would have been Berserk. Oh, she did Berserk me. Did she? Wait. Hold on. She just freaking Berserked me. Did they get stupid? Alright, that's new. I've learned a couple things today that I've never learned or ever seen in all my years of playing Final Fantasy IV. Shell can miss. And Sandy's stupid when she fights by herself. Normally, she'll just throw the Confuse spell at you and try to draw out the inevitable, but even Confuse is just a minor inconvenience. Alright, so we're going to use another tent because I got plenty of them. And before we save, I want to take off all of Tellah's equipment. Oops. We did get that sage surplus from before, but it's really not that useful. It's more for, or no, I'm thinking of something else. But that would have raised his, spirit. But, you know, I really didn't do too much healing, and it's not really that useful for Tellah anyway, seeing as, you know, I unequipped him, which means that he's leaving our party momentarily, so I didn't put too much into it, because I mostly just cared about Yang's Poison Claw and Sid's Thor Hammer. Or whatever. Not Thor's hammer, but you know what I mean. Gaia hammer. So Golbez, we meet for the first time. For the second time, I mean, for the last time. Dun dun dun! Anybody here ever watch Cannonball Run? With Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise? I am Captain Chaos. If you guys can never hear that, that's the sound of my phone's notification. Ignorant dotard. I always thought that was a funny line. It just doesn't sound like something Golbez would say. But basically, Golbez is being a dick about, I don't know who you're talking about, when I gave him the crystal, and we're all like, where's Rosa? So now Tellah's going 1-to-1 against Golbez himself. Ugh. Immune to the sap status, and Bio didn't even deal that much damage. A good Furaga spell ought to lighten his day. It was a really bad joke. 362? That's not even a very good spell. Well, not even really good at damage. Tellah, you gotta watch your MP. Okay, Thundaga, maybe that's the strongest of the elemental spells. It did even less damage. Blizzaga? How does one cast Blizzaga with only 10 MP? Tellah, you can't cast Meteor. Not only do you not have any magic as of right now, you don't have enough magic, period, to cast Meteor. Cast 99 MP to use. Coolest spell animation in the game. It's still so cool to watch. 9,999 damage. Impossible! And he fades away into nothing. Let's speed this along, shall we? You ignorant dotard. Or would you pronounce that dotard? I don't know. I think dotard sounds better. It sounds proper. But Tellah doesn't look too good. Oh, it looks like we took out Kain, too. And Meteor broke the spell that Golbez had over Kain. What the fuck? For whatever reason, I just got a random itch in my throat. Damn it. I have nothing to drink. Oh shit! He zapped me! But then the music changes, and Golbez suddenly has a change of heart, and he's like, what the fuck? Never mind. I'll kill you later. He just leaves. We're only at 18 minutes? That's fantastic. Tower of Zod is much shorter than I remember. That and the Magus Sisters fight went really well. And Tellah died. But he's finally with his daughter. And like every good Jedi, he fades into nothing. Hey, Kain, get up. We have an opening in our party, and I think you'd be good for it. You're no sage, but... Oh, Rosa's on the next floor. I completely forgot about her. Let's go. Oh, shit. Not as epic as, say, the DS version. The DS version actually had a really neat, that's what I'm looking for. DS version had a really neat cutscene. You know, that word's fucking everywhere, and I can't think of it. And they hug. And it's a happy reunion. And now Cain is a good guy again because Meteor broke the spell that Golbez had over Cain. So, you know, that's pretty freaking cool. It's weird looking back on this because I think this is like episode 8. When I Let's Played Final Fantasy IV for the very first time back in 2011, I think we were at like episode 25 by this point. And that just boggles my mind. So we get 2 team members added to our party. Now before taking a step down, you're gonna wanna change everybody's equipment. Ooh, the Sleep Blade isn't any worse for wear than his spear, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Mithril. Nothing really good, but we can optimize. Will you shut up, cell phone? That's actually Colton texting me. This episode is dedicated specifically to my brother, who asks, are you still thinking about getting a tattoo? I'll answer your question here before answering it on the phone. Yes. Don't know of what, but yes. So here we got the Sage of Surplice, which we put on Rosa. You know, much more useful than the prison garb. So I think we're looking good here. What do all of our stats look like? I want to see if I can move anything around. 28 strength. If I had another headband, if I had thought about it in advance, I would have bought another headband. I could have given it to Cain. 24 strength, so Cecil just got that attack multiplier. And when he levels up again, every other level you'll get another speed added. So I think on his next level he might be en route for another speed, which will get him another attack multiplier, so he'll be pretty strong. Rosa's spirit is at 35, that's good. Yang's at 6 attack multiplier, so I don't think we could do much better than we got right now, so let's just take that step down. Ha 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 ha! Maniacal laughter. It seems Master Golbez has underestimated you. And of course, being somebody who fights in the air, and also, you know, just kind of being Golbez's right-hand man, Cain's gonna know very well who we're going up against. Oh, Barbarish is not afraid to come out and join the fray because the old man with the meteor is gone. Now, this is a Cain fight. Whenever it's Cain's turn, you want to have him jump. Let's get a slow spell going. This is one of the bosses that you can really just obliterate by double slowing. It's not even, it's no contest. We actually can't cast, huh. Alright, so we'll wait for Cain to come back down. Now, when she's in her tornado form like that, you can't actually damage her physically, but if you have Cain jump on her, it just dispels the tornado. Let's now get a slow spell going before she has a chance to get back into tornado form. There we go. And she's mostly just a beat stick. She has a couple attacks that can hit really hard. Her physical attack can hit pretty damn hard. I would use another slow, but let's just go for some heals. Sid and Yang both are at about half, so there we go. That's better. But I mean, like, she's just a beat stick. She hits a little hard. She has a move that can petrify you over time. And, you know, she becomes invincible when she goes into her tornado form. It's not really that hard. You just got to keep on top of it. Now, talking about the slow spell, because I talk about it like it's broken, it actually is. Casting slow on bosses, I don't know how we missed. That was really weird. But casting slow on bosses is just... it's the best. Slow is so broken. I almost contemplated, you know, not using it for this playthrough. Did I just lose my sound? I just lost my sound. Oh, my speaker turned off. Jesus Christ, don't scare me like that. Okay. Whew, that was scary. I'm like, did I just lose my sound? I look down and OBS is still recording. I know it was really quiet, but I mean, just Christ, that scared me. I'm gonna want to use maybe a heal. Just a high potion on Sid, maybe. Now, you'll notice I'm not supposed to be able to damage her through her tornado. But for whatever reason, this has been the same way in every Final Fantasy IV version I've ever seen. For whatever reason, it's not impenetrable. I think this is the best version I've seen, but it's not impenetrable. You can damage her through it. I don't know why, because you're not supposed to be able to, but you can. I've killed her many a time while she was in her tornado form by somebody other than Kain. The only person that's supposed to be able to damage her when she's like that is, in fact, Kain. But, I mean, like, I don't get it. But like I said, she's just a beat stick. The only thing you really have to worry about is just staying on top of healing. Once she gets slow going, it's just a matter of when she's going to die. At this point, I can really just throw on the auto battle and let the game just take over from here. You can even... that's why I put those... I got the lightning arrows to give to Rosa, because I don't think she's weak to lightning, but I think it's going to be the most effective because I think she resists fire and ice. And just like that, she died. Because she's not hard. But like every... almost every other elemental archfiend we've fought thus far, she's a load-bearing boss. And just like that, she's trying to make the Tower of Zot fall out of the sky. Or maybe Golbez did that, I don't know. Maybe she was just trying to distract us long enough for him to initiate the self-destruct sequence, I don't know. So Rosa used Teleport, an ability Cecil actually just learned but wasn't too useful to us yet. So this is the room. This is our room in Baron. So we can just kind of use this to regroup. So that was the move that I was looking for when we were back on Mount Ordeals, was it? So here we are talking about the crystals, because we thought that Golbez had all of them, but no. We get a magma stone, and now we need to go search for the 4 dark crystals of the world. Which there's only one place for us to go, because it's the only place we haven't been to yet that I could have explored, but there was nothing for us to do there yet. We still have the Enterprise, because Sid has a remote control set up to it, don't ask me how. And so we didn't lose it at the Tower of Zot. When we leave, it'll be sitting right out front of Baron Castle waiting for us. So like any smart adventurers, we stay the night, and now we're ready to go. And at this point, Baron is back to normal. There are people walking around, there are guards, everybody's fine. Everything's fine. But this guy, he hears the voice of the late king echoing from below. Could this castle be haunted? You tell me. I wonder if that echoing voice has anything to do with the impenetrable plot wall that we passed earlier. So here's our ship. Okay, I need to find a town that sells high potions, because I hate spending my ethers when I don't need to. They are part of the Too Good to Use Club. So this is Agart. This is the one place I haven't been yet. Okay, so there's the naming way. I knew there was a naming way in this town, so literally no point in going in there. So here we have the armorer, and they just sell iron stuff. There's no real reason to buy anything from this armor or weapon shop, because we get a rod, which we don't need, staff, which we don't need, a regular spear, which is lame, and boomerangs, which none of our characters can even use. There's a regular bow, a crossbow, some iron, and holy arrows. I suppose if you needed holy arrows, you could get them here. But the elemental arrows are going to be better. So let's see, where's the sundries shop? There's Corey's house, or Corio, whatever his name is. Getting the Antarctic wind. Is there no item shop in this town? Or you know what? I think it's in the inn. Because the inn is gigantic. Doesn't look like it from the outside, but then you come in here. There it is. Just regular fucking potions. I'm getting sick of this bullshit. Alright. I guess it doesn't matter. I've never actually been in here. Let's see what the people are talking about. Apparently, once upon a time, this place, the mountain range behind them used to be a active volcano, since dormant. And these people seem to have descended from dwarves, which is why everybody's so short. And this lady will dance for us to music we haven't heard yet. Actually, I need to turn my computer up because I can't hear. You'll notice I actually ditched the headphones. I actually like using my speaker because it allows me to balance, you know, through, you know, in a stereo fashion, how I want to set my sound and all that kind of stuff whenever I'm doing an episode or any type of recording. Wow, 31 minutes. Okay, so this is where we need to go. Behind this door lies a sacred well that has been here for generations. Its depths remain unknown. So we're going to check out this well next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends. And I wanted to say something about subscribing that was going to be more fun than don't forget to subscribe. I was going to say, don't forget to subscribe to become more awesome than you already are. We're going to try that from now on. Don't forget to tell your friends. Don't forget to follow me on both my Twitter and my Twitch stream so that you guys can see whenever I'm streaming. Twitter will just let you know whenever I'm doing a thing, streaming or uploading. And that's it. So, this is Your Plus signing off. I will see you guys soon. It's getting really hard to break the see you guys then thing. Soon.